Today's video is a possible acquisition of a tracked loader. I'm out here in a little town near where I live, and this thing has been sitting here for a little while. I believe it says it's a Caterpillar 955 something. I'm probably guessing this is a letter of some sort, and by looking at it, it's going to be something like an E or a D, maybe a B. But we've got looks like it's mostly here, a little bit beat up. I mean, this thing has been, some of the covers have been hit, but that's interesting. That's not very good right there. So I was looking for a machine that I could take up the mountain road, and I could be doing some scooping. This is not too bad. You got teeth on it. I just noticed one broken tooth. Not too shabby looking. So Les came with me. Didn't.
Looks good.
I got plenty of oil in there, okay. And then we'll check the radiator. It's like Barrett's have to like walk around a bunch of junk just to get into it. And somebody is taking the wires off, and I'm guessing, looks to me like this is probably positive. I don't know. This switch here is broken, so I need to go and grab me a wire and an adapter, and then we can then try to start it up. So my point is to see if it starts up, see if it's worth the price they're asking. If not, I won't buy it. If it's a decent price and it looks like it's working good, then I'll pick it up. But I needed something to be able to scoop on the Lake Bonneville level and the very top for covering over the earth storage bunkers at the top, and this would be pretty good for that if everything works. So I'm gonna go to the local auto parts store and get some stuff. I made a quick stop down to get an adapter lug. Got some batteries here. Still not really certain exactly what this machine is. It says 955 and some other letter, but so many different types that we haven't been able to track it down yet. Les has been on his smartphone for probably about 15-20 minutes checking. Still looking. It's a little more beat up than I initially remember seeing it, but there's missing wires and stuff, so I've got to, I didn't want to have to just buy another wire just for testing, so I'm going to take that off and try to get this wire down to a battery down lower. So a bit of it's getting less and less interesting as I'm working. And I got batteries connected, so we're just going to see if this thing will turn over. That'll be our first try.
Oh, snap. Holy crap. I was parked here yesterday. Wow, please. Golly.
good. So we're gonna have to move some of this wood here so I can take it out and drive it. See how it works.
Okay.
So, all right, we'll just have to start moving some wood. Well, I was rather surprised how well it started up. I am going to start it up here and then drive it out. I've got to get around through all these wood pallets. And then I'm going to test on a slope back there to see how well the track brakes are working. So, let's start her up. We need to check the coolant. I forgot to check that before we went.
Ah, yeah. Pretty warm out.
Oh, plenty of coolant. We're good.
All these years I thought this was just sitting here like a big piece of recycled or recyclable iron.
Yeah. It's a little weak on the steering, but I'm going to start back up again. Looks like it has transmission problems. It does move, but it's acting up, which could be because we don't have enough fluid. So the next thing we're going to do is check the transmission fluids, which I think everything's down there. Not good. Can't quite tell.
Needs more.
Yeah, it probably does.
She's thirsty.
A bit more in. Well, the transmission, put a couple gallons in that, and probably like a gallon or so in this another reservoir, which I think it's like a final drive. I'm not exactly sure. So see how the transmission works this time. I gotta put it in run first.
gets up and moves. I guess it's not scrap metal.
Well, once I fill it up with the proper hydraulic oil, things running really good. This side of the tracks looks amazing. On my other side, it looks like my tensioning needs to be adjusted. Track's a little sloppy on this side, but I don't think that should be a problem. I'll get back underneath and see what I've got there. It seems to run pretty good. So I'm going to buy it, and I'll do some little bit of work on it here. It's a pretty neat little unit, and we finally found out what that other letter was. And then it's upside down, a 955L. So now I got to figure out a way to get it here, get it from here out to the mountain, which is not very far. But so the next thing on this video will be of us loading it up and hauling it out. I'm back here with Skeeter. He decided to help me out and to do this moving, and we got the old Sparks truck and the lowboy. Got everything ready to move that little old Caterpillar over here.
You got one that actually runs.
Yeah, well, I hope it runs. That ran great when I parked it. You never know. So we're just gonna, this is like a quick thing. We're gonna drop it down, load it up, and then head 7 miles, and then we offload it. So it's a real quick trip. So I'm gonna go and get the other cat running and get it over here. Well, I'm gonna wait and get him to take this apart. We have it separated. Now it's time for me to drive it on. And run. we got it on. Yeah, we just hook up. Well, got it all hooked up together. We're just taking a quick look. Yeah, and it says an interesting way to hook them. Where I just put, we don't need any chains. You put binders.
I'll bet it stays warm in the winter.
Yeah. Do have one broken window there and one broken on the other side, but it's not a big deal. Apparently these are fairly rare, this cab. So, but it's pretty small. I mean, there was an issue, there was a possibility of sticking it on our tow truck, but it would probably be maxing it out.
Oh yeah, low boys all the way, baby.
It was really nice of Skeeter to help me out today. We just managed to have to unload another one of those track loaders that Sparks Motors had to set for sale, and then we had to hurry up here before evening time. So worked out pretty smoothly, and now we're heading there. But I just remembered I need to pull those batteries off before they fall off on the way there. Taking one of the old Lincoln Highway roads back, and it's a pretty cool little road. It's like the best shape this road's been in like forever. Used to be that there would be potholes that you could lose an entire vehicle in, but they've done some more development around here, so they ended up finally fixing up the highway a bit. But if you ride on it, I don't know if you can feel it. Well, on the video you can't feel. It's all paved, but it's not really smooth. It's all lumpy. It's it's almost like riding on bubble wrap, but you know, spread out. So it's not like jarring. It's just like whoa, whoa, like a boat ride. So, well. I will get back when we arrive at the lower area below the Fortress Depot, and we can unload there and then drive it up. Now time to unload. Next time. See ya. Since trying it out and getting it here, I've not put any diesel fuel in it. I'm just hoping I can get this I don't know, 2,000-3,000 feet drive and not run out of fuel, hopefully. So here we go. Whew. Well, I got it up here and I parked it. I don't want to do any work with it until I go completely through it. I got like tons of probably places to lubricate. Got to tension up the tracks. Got to go through some of the stuff on the gauges, which most of them seem to be working, but I just want to go through all that, clean it up a bit, go through everything, make sure everything looks good. I'll go through the fluid levels again and get some information on this to see what all I need for it. So it's got a few little dings here and there, but it ran really well. I made it up on the old diesel fuel. This thing has been sitting here for a while. Well, not here, but at the other place for a while. And we were really surprised on how well it started up. And of course, it does have a little bit of a leak underneath. So I will see if it's something really simple or not, but it's not too bad. But there she is, right next to the forklift. And now just get the forklift. I got to go through the tank again and clean the tank again, because after cleaning it once and then running it, there must have been some of the material down in the rams and in some of the other areas. So I'm like stuck. I really can't use it till I like clean the tank again, because it just plugs that screener up just like real quick. So got that, and we got this. So now the biggest thing I need is time. So hopefully I can get some time and get working out here. So, well, looks like the sun going down. Really pretty out here. It's cooled down. I will thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. You can click on the notifications. I appreciate it so much, and I'd like to thank everyone for all their support over this about a year and a half, I guess. And thank you so much. And I will see all of you on the next video. God bless all of you.